You're probably asking yourself this question right now: money or love? Or at least something along the lines. Should you sacrifice money for love, and should you sacrifice love for money? Because as a man, they seem to almost not complement each other. If you want that relationship, it might distract you a little from money. It might throw you off. You might have to go through those hardships, maybe some breakups, some long nights. But if you just go after money, you may lose out on love, and you may still not feel fulfilled. So on your journey of self-improvement, on your journey of becoming successful, when should you decide to pursue love, pursue a relationship with somebody? And the answer is honestly quite simple. Realistically, the entire time. But the mistake a lot of men make, and I'm guilty of making this as well, is you fall too in love with somebody. And then you grow attached. And that attachment can sway you on your journey. And that can be detrimental, ultimately leading to that relationship probably failing. And then you're still feeling fulfilled. But you should also have the mindset that you shouldn't pursue women. I think while you're pursuing money, you should also pursue women. You don't want to be this weirdo who's just pursuing money, but then also not pursuing women because, you're grinding and you're trying to make money. No, not at all. Because you want to go pursue women. You feel it inside of yourself. And holding yourself back from that desire, it's not good for you at all. It's not. And simply what you have to learn is that you are young, bro. Like, you're probably 18, 19, 20. Even if you're under 30, you shouldn't be that concerned about having that relationship work out, honestly. So yeah, you should pursue money and love, but it shouldn't be an end all if that relationship ends. It shouldn't throw you all around. Maybe for a day you're like, oh, that sucks, I'm heartbroken. But then the next day you should wake up and just get right back on top of things. Honestly. And that happened to me recently. It was actually last night. I texted this chick. I was like, yo, we gotta break it off because it's not good for me. It's not good for us. I pursued her enough too. I enjoyed it, but it got to the point where it was getting in the way of other things. So that had to be broken off. But I'm not. It talked for a year. I'm not too heartbroken. I'm not too sad about it because I'm 21, and my value is going to continue to go up. As men, our value continues to go up. And it's nice to have the idea to find somebody young and start that relationship now, and then have that 50-year marriage and say that you met her before you ever got rich, whatever. It's nice, and maybe you're going to become a black sheep and you're going to achieve that. I wish I could. I probably won't. It doesn't run in my genetics, but probably won't. But some people are going to become a black sheep. On the other hand, a large majority of people will probably go through what I go through. And that's just a lot of failed relationships. But that's fine, because again, as a man, your value continues to increase. And here's the thing, bro. It's kind of weird that you want to settle. It's not weird that you want to settle down now. But it's kind of weird that you're so hyper-focused on settling down now, because, again, your value is going to go up day after day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And so, think about you right now. Let's say you're 21 like me. Think about how much progress you've made over the past year of your life. It's been a lot. Put that on a 10, okay, let's say 5-year time horizon. I want to get married by the time I'm 25. I would love that. It doesn't have to happen, but I would love that. Put on a 5-year time horizon. I can't imagine the exponential growth I will have and who I can attract into my life then. And the truth is, we only know as much as we know. And so your recent relationship, if you're dating correctly, each and every single relationship, you should feel like it's your best one. You should feel like you've leveled up. I know for me, every single girl I've had in my life, each one has been a level up in some way, shape, or form, right? And so right now I may feel like my last one was the best it could ever get. You know, like, oh, she was the best I could ever. She was the hottest. She had the best family, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you actually don't know what's out there, especially the version of yourself you're going to be when you're 24, 25, 26. Holy shit. Imagine the type of woman you'll attract into your life then if you're attracting her into your life now. Like, let's say you're deeply in love with that girl. Maybe you just got a breakup, or you're questioning what you should do about this relationship. Like, I know you love her and I know she's amazing, but just imagine the woman you could attract in 5 years from now, right? And I'm not saying have the mindset be an F-boy and blah, 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 but it's just like, don't underestimate, don't undervalue yourself as a man. You have so much value, and if you settle now, you're gonna settle in like all areas of your life, you know? That's the way I look at it. That's why I'm fine with like ending that relationship now, because I'm like, doesn't mean it ends forever. Maybe they'll come back around. Cool, you know? Or maybe I'll find somebody else. But just in this moment of time, we're not gonna talk, and that's fine. I'm gonna go pursue other things. That's why, yeah, your number one pursuit should be your purpose as a man, because that's something you could always pursue. And that's never gonna leave you, you know? But guys, also don't be that weirdo who's just not pursuing women because you're like, I'm just so focused. And let me be honest, you're gonna have those lonely periods. You're gonna have those periods where like, you realistically, you shouldn't do any dating at all. You shouldn't talk to any woman. Like, you gotta lock in. But most likely you've gone through that, and you're probably at a point now where like, you've pretty much mastered the basics of success. Like, hopefully you're in good shape. Hopefully you got no bad habits. Hopefully you're making some type of money in your business. Hopefully you got some social media or something going, right? Hopefully you got that down to like a baseline. Like, you know what to do. At that point, you should still pursue. You should still pursue. But don't get too attached, man, because don't undersell yourself. Seriously. And I'm saying don't have that mindset of just focus on money, because every single day I know you're going by a woman that you would love to go talk to. And what I'm about to share is something I've been working on too. But every single day you're going by a woman that you think are beautiful, but you're not talking to them because in your mind you're thinking, well, I gotta focus on my success right now, you know? Or you're so hurt from that past relationship, you're like, I don't wanna go through that again. First off, you're the reason you went through that. It wasn't her, it was your emotional attachment. And I understand you're gonna get emotionally attached to people either way, but you still should focus on improving your emotional discipline. Straight up, you know? But when you see those beautiful women, you should become more courageous. Go up and talk to them. Go pursue them. You never know which one could be your wife. You never know which one could work out and could not work out. And it's just like, the person who tests the most, the person who tries the most is gonna get the luckiest. Like, the people you see succeed in business and with content creation and all these valuable areas of life, a small majority of them got lucky. They were the black sheep. A large majority of them did a lot of repetitions. The way I, grew over 300,000 followers across all my social medias was a lot of posting. I'm still not the best content creator. My video, like, I can't just make a video and know if it's gonna do well. I just still throw shit at the wall, straight up, and hopefully it sticks, you know? Same with business. How did I get the $23,000 last month? Well, I just threw some shit at the wall. I just tried a lot. I took a lot of repetitions and something worked out, right? It's gonna be the same with your dating life. You're gonna have to try a lot, you know? And if you get so hyper-focused on making just one work out, I think that's gonna be detrimental. I really do, you know? I think as a woman, the woman should really build a relationship. She really should. I think the right one, it will be somewhat easy with her. Of course, there's going to be issues and so on, but I think it's going to be somewhat easy with her. And so if you feel like that relationship, maybe you're currently in or just went through, was just so hard, I think you just made it harder than it needed to be. And that was just your scarcity mindset. They're like, oh, I need to make this work out, or oh, I don't want to do another. Like, I know it can be exhausting, but you're the only one making it exhausting, bro. You are. You're the only one making it exhausting. You're the reason you get so emotionally attached. And you're also the reason you can't just disconnect. You can't just detach. I made a video on my main channel. You should go watch it. It actually did really good. It was mastering the art of detachment will change your life, and it will. Once you can become like the player of your life, and that means like you're no longer you, but you're the observer of you. That's where like life truly flourishes at, because then you can experience life, but like experience it and not be in it. What I mean that is like you're here, but you're detached from it. And so like you can feel all these types of ways, all these things can hit you, and you might feel them, but you can quickly detach from it and continue moving on, you know? And so I'd focus on learning that. And I think a lot of that comes through the mindset. See the value in you, man. Straight up. See the value inside of you. You got a lot. Imagine where you're gonna be in 5 years. The woman you're gonna attract is gonna be great if you already just attracted an amazing one inside of your life. But pursue both. Pursue the money, pursue the woman. Of course, pursue the money more than the woman. Pursue your success more than the woman. But don't be this weirdo who's like, I gotta completely cut them out. Don't be this weirdo who gets so hyper-focused on just that one relationship, because that's probably a large reason why that one relationship isn't working out. The funny thing about women is they always come back. Always. Recently, a whole bunch of my exes reached out to me. The one I wanted to reach out to me reached out to me when I moved to Miami. Then I had, I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 other ones reach out to me throughout that time. Hey, what's up? Hey, wanna hang out? Or hey, I'm drunk. I was just wondering what you're doing. Like they always come back, and they're always thinking about you. It's gonna be always there if you just focus on continuing to level up and improving. And that's the abundance mindset you need. You know, the reason you chase success in fitness and business and all these areas is because you want freedom, you want options, you want abundance. But then you're kind of like having a different mindset in your dating life, you know? And I get where you're at. I'm that lover boy too. I would just love that just one relationship to last forever. But see that you have that different mindset inside of your dating life, and also see how that may be affecting your like professional life, your business, your self-improvement as a man. Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. As much as you would like to say that the way you date wouldn't affect, you know, the other areas of life you're trying to become successful in, it does. It really does. It will. I see it with guys all the time. They go through relationship hardships, and they just throw their life away because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. They would rather, they want to stay in that relationship that's so toxic, that's so bad for them, because they don't have that abundance mindset. And so it destroys all these other areas of their life. That's not good. But dating as a man, it's just a numbers game. It really is a numbers game. That's all it is, you know? So don't get so hyper-focused just on that one, okay? Go out there in the world, bro. Go out there. Understand every single day you're leveling up. Every single day your value is increasing. And every single day your options of women are also increasing. Don't just undersell yourself now. Seriously. Because your woman knows on a deep level that you're leveling up day after day. Well, she may still be getting to her peak, but eventually she's going to start falling down, right? She sees that. And if you are just like, you can't struggle with being alone or going through that breakup, so you keep yourself in that, she's just like, what is this guy doing? He's got so much more potential. And it's going to make her actually feel bad. Sometimes like the greatest form of love is just leaving something and possibly coming back to it later, or just leaving it. You know, if you truly love somebody, you should also be able to just let them go. Because I think the purest form of love when it comes to relationships is like almost being a friend with them. You know, I'm not saying friend zone, but like I think the best relationship is when you guys are friends, but also have that relationship aspect. And with your friends, bro, you can not talk to your boys for a year and you can see them and be all cool. You don't care if they got other friends. You don't care if they went out or whatever. You're just like, yo, what's going on? You know? It's a little bit different with women because those types of things can definitely decrease their value while you increase your value. But that's, again, up to you to decide later on. So they always come back around. Don't worry about that. Don't undervalue yourself now. You're gonna have so many options. Pursue both, but pursue the money more. And don't be this weirdo that thinks you gotta cut out love for money or cut out money for love. Pursue them both. You can achieve everything in life. It just comes down to where is your mindset at. And that's all this video was. It's just a perspective shift. I just wanted to make sure your perspective on this was correct. And I hope it is now. I really do. Because I wasted a lot of my time dating. I wasted a lot of time staying in relationships that I shouldn't have stayed in. That actually just ended up destroying other aspects of my life. When I should have just detached, left, understood that I can go find better, or that relationship with that person will come back around and it will be better at a better time. Who cares? At the end of the day, you're gonna be fine. You're a man. You know, it's very feminine to get hyper focused on a relationship. It is. It is. And I think if you deeply feel that need for a relationship, I think there's other areas of your life that you could focus on that will fill kind of that void. Have a friend group. You know, have other hobbies, man. Keep yourself busy. The woman will come and go. It will. The right one will stay. So don't worry about too much. Focus on your main mission, which is your purpose. Okay, guys? Hope that helped. Peace out.